What's up, y'all? This your boy Lucha Guy, and I'm back with another Lucha Underground review. But first, I want to start off and apologize and say sorry for the late review. I'll try to be a lot earlier now on with the reviews, but this was not my fault. During the 4th of July over here in Chicago, it was a thunderstorm and lightning, and when I watched Lucha Underground yesterday, it was like I could see the matches and stuff, but when I couldn't hear anything, the audio was like off. The audio, like towards the end of the show, I could start hearing again, so I had to find a different way to watch Lucha Underground. So now we're like recorded and stuff, and I watched it. I can only see, but I couldn't hear anything, and then that would definitely hurt the reviews if I can only see but not hear. But and this review is going to be different. I'm going to start this off a little bit different. Like, everything is not going to be in a specific order. I'm only talking about the big things, because this show, I know a lot of people felt like it was like really like almost a letdown. It seems like a lot of stuff happened that people didn't care about. Maybe some matches, people didn't like the outcomes, or certain people didn't agree with, like, why was this person on the show? But I'm going to start off talking about Katrina. The reason why I'm showing this back from season 1 is Katrina's back to dressing how she did in season 1. Like, she had, the show started off with Katrina at Phoenix's, grave. She went up to his casket, and she basically kissed or, like, sucked the soul, the life, pretty much the Phoenix had left. So Phoenix is just, I guess, dead at this point. And then Katrina now, like, she went from wearing her little black, like, her little one outfit, her little one piece or whatever. She wears like drawers or her like asses out and stuff. She looks sexy, but she went from wearing that to some red nice dress. So Katrina's back, I guess, human. One thing I do want to caution and call out is since Katrina now is back to her full human form, could she die? It's like a way, like, maybe Melissa Santos or somebody else could kill Katrina. Because she's not in between two worlds anymore. You know, now she's human again. She's back to her full human form. So, she basically, I guess now is, like, can die like anybody else. So I'm curious to see how they're going to play that off this season. And while, like I said, this review is going to be a bit, like, different. I'm going to just get into the stuff I want to talk about. Since we're already on Katrina and Phoenix, and I'll talk about Mil Muertes. Antonio Cueto had announced during a backstage promo with, King Cuerno, Antonio Cueto. He first started off asking, King Cuerno, where is the gauntlet? And King Cuerno said that he lost it. Somebody took it from him. So that's odd and weird. But then we hear that King Cuerno is a part of a tribe, and then he could get a medallion for that tribe if he wins a gift, one of the Gift of the Gods matches for a medallion. So they set up him versus Chavo later on in the show. And then Cage came in, and then Antonio told him, you just don't come out and demand a title shot. You earn it just like everybody else. So he set up for next week Cage versus Mil Muertes. And that match is going to be good. I mean, that's going to be probably what this WWE Extreme Rules should be. Forget a Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley. I'm looking forward to Cage versus Mil Muertes for real. But one thing I'm wondering, since Katrina is back to her full human form, is Mil Muertes now in trouble? Because one thing with him being like the Undertaker of the show, and Katrina now is human, she no longer really needs Mil Muertes. I mean, she might actually turn on him. And I see a lot of her in the trailer fighting for, she's going to be fighting Melissa Santos. And I already know Phoenix is going to have to be back. I seen him walking around somewhere in the trailer. So at some point Phoenix will wake back up. I don't know how. I don't know if somebody's gonna have to go in some time machine. It's with Edo starring and wake up Phoenix. But I'm interested to see how Phoenix is gonna come back to life. But yeah, Katrina is back human. She's now wearing dresses again. She's dressing like how she did. Like next week, I wouldn't even surprised she come out like she did back then, like this. Perhaps we get this type of outfit from Katrina next week with Mil Muertes versus Cage. But that's about it. Now Katrina's human. One thing I'm wondering, where is her mom? Where is Captain Vasquez at? I'm gonna have to wait and see. Because they did introduce, like, they didn't really bring in her mom for, like, nothing. I mean, they actually showed that when the show came on, I think, last week. So I expect Captain Vasquez to appear. They haven't been showing a lot with the cops this season. I find that odd. The cops only showed Agent Winters in the first episode. The cops should be wondering what's going on at this new temple. Or are they're just done investigating Dario Cueto's murder? It's just odd that they moved on from that storyline. at least from the time being. But the first match was just a squash match with Big Bad Steve, and they said that what's the famous B, the pimp, he's out. They act like his leg is so hurt he might need a prosthetic leg. Um, I really don't care for Famous B. Hopefully they root the guy off the show. I don't hate him personally. Ain't nothing personal, but I think they need to get rid of the comedy a little bit and just get more into just action. Get more into just wrestling. But Big Bad Steve, one thing I do find odd is he was really strong as Pendar. Now he's just like a jobber. Like, what the hell? You took him out of the Pendar just to bring him in as Big Bad Steve. If you guys needed a jobber, you can find somebody from CCW, somebody from some little House of Hardcore or some indie promotion, some PWG guys. You can find some indie guys just to bring in, just to lose to Jake Strong, because Jake Strong won here, and he even snapped Big Bad Steve's leg, his ankle. So I assume Big Bad Steve is out for the time being. Like, one thing with Jake Strong, they need to show more of him. Show us like his backstory. You guys have your own Lucha Underground channel now. Show us more of just Jake. Jake Strong, my bad, not Jack Strong, Jake Strong. We need to see more of Jake Strong. What is his backstory? I mean, the shit is trying to compete with what he was in the WWE. And I mean, you guys used to show trailers and stuff, or a vignette of like a certain wrestler's backstory. We haven't seen anything really of Jake Strong outside of the ring. So a lot of people aren't really feeling this whole strong. A lot of people are not getting into that. I think you guys need to do a better job of showing us what his character is. How is he strong? Show us more of him. Show us some like footage of him working out in the gym, beating up some guys or something. But Big Bad Steve is out. Jake Strong won. I already spoke about this Antonio Cueto stuff with King Cuerno. So I'm gonna get into the one thing I was happy with is that Cobra Moon is back wrestling. Yes, people. After all the reviews and rants I was doing about why is Thunder Rosa just there as a manager or a valet, but she's back now in the ring. So it was the Reptiles, Cobra Moon and Daga versus Johnny Mundo and Taya. Now I do like Taya personally, but I don't know what happened. Like, she gained some weight. She was a little bit slow in the ring from how she usually is. But everybody else's performance was really good. But I really wish that we need to see more of this Cobra Moon. Have her more of wrestling. Enough of just the manager shit, Johnny Mundo did really good. He did a lot of like offense here. Cobra Moon her performance to me, I think, was the best out of everybody. One thing I do want to get into, though, I hate how the match ended. It ended with PJ Black coming out, super kicking Cobra Moon from the back of her head. She lost. And then one thing, they all were like trying to like attack her and Daga after the match until Luchasaurus came out, Vibro. And then he just beat the crap out of all Taya, Mundo, and PJ Black. And then Cobra Moon tells Johnny Mundo left the ring, and it was just Taya and PJ Black left in there with Daga, Luchasaurus, and Cobra Moon. And then Cobra Moon grabs the mic and tells Johnny Mundo, "You're gonna bow down and call me queen." Now I'm gonna have to do a separate video on this, because I will do a few separate videos. I do want to talk about this. I did find out who the guy is. A lot of people have been wondering who's Vampiro's master. I found out who the guy is. I will do a separate video on that. I'm gonna have to squeeze that into my Extreme Rules review. I might try to review Extreme Rules just to rant on it, because fuck WWE. But I will definitely do something else Lucha Underground related. I'll try to squeeze that into a WWE review. So if you see an Extreme Rules rant review, check that out, because I will cover this Lucha Underground stuff about could Johnny Mundo turn on the Worldwide Underground and join the Reptiles? I'm going to answer this right now, though. I'm going to say no. I don't see him turning. The thing with Drago's already half Reptile. You know what I mean? Drago's already part of Reptile, so it sort of made sense for him to turn part of the Reptile tribe. It don't really make sense for Johnny Mundo. When being a mayor of Slamtown, he's his own guy. He's not even reptile. He's human. Drago's story was his backstory. He was a dragon in a past life, so it makes sense why he would turn on Edo Star in Phoenix. But hopefully Johnny Mundo wouldn't really turn unless he gets tired of the Worldwide Underground. If anybody, I can even see him maybe even they don't really have much going on for Jack Evans or him being a Dragon Slayer. I know he left the show, but that would be the most likely to join the Reptiles would be Jack Evans, would up being the Dragon Slayer. But this match was good, and like I said, I don't see Johnny Mundo joining the Reptiles, but Cobra Moon says she will make him bow down and call her queen, but we'll see about that. Okay, this last little match here, a lot of people did not like. Oh no, I'll get into something better than this. Child, I'll save this for last because that. No, I'll just talk about it now because it was pointless. It was just a little quick squash match for King Cuerno just to look strong. He ended up beating Chavo. The match went on really long. I think somebody else's match could have used that time length. I would have rather somebody else could have used this time length, I think, like the Reptile versus Worldwide Underground, because this match, it was really good. It wasn't horrible, but it's just like I already knew Chavo would lose. Like why would Chavo even win at this point in his career? You know, yeah. So King Cuerno got his little medallion that he wanted for his tribe, and that's that. He beat Chavo. I mean, who's really surprised there? Who really thought Chavo was gonna win? I heard Chavo was behind the scenes. I mean, it's weird that he had to come out of his little behind the scenes role and get back in the ring. Maybe they thought they were running out of stars and names. I don't know, but King Cuerno won, and now he has a medallion. So we're gonna see what happens with that. One thing I do want to talk about is interesting. Hopefully, they're finally getting back to what I've been talking about with a lot of my subscribers. What is the deal with Matanza and Rey Mysterio? Before the match, Antonio Cuerno went backstage, and it was something like a masked wrestler that Matanza had hung up, punching this guy like a punching bag or some shit. So hopefully, that's Rey Mysterio. I know Rey might not even be there filmed. Hopefully, they can just show the mask like all ripped up. At least show us the mask of Rey Mysterio all ripped up. Because anybody could order a Rey Mysterio mask online. It shouldn't cost nothing. Let's show the mask being ripped up and let us know that that's what Matanza's doing with Rey Mysterio. He's using Rey Mysterio as a punching bag to let out his anger. But Antonio Cuerno had this Mr. Pectacular guy in the ring, Jesse Goddard or whatever, and then Antonio Cuerno announced a new match called The Sacrifice of the Gods. And this is just a little squash match. Matanza came out, he slammed him around. The match was like 1 minute long, and then the lights went out, and then Jesse Goddard was gone. He just disappeared. This is the first time I think we've seen something, maybe with Katrina a little bit, but it's the first time in the ring we've seen something supernatural happen. So rest in peace, Mr. Pectacular, aka Jesse Goddard. It's like he's off the show. He might return as a new masked wrestler. We're gonna have to see. If you see somebody really ripped up, really buff, no tattoos, you could tell that's him. He might return as a new masked character, possibly, hopefully. Because this show's already running out of people. I'm shocked they brought him in as a small little role, because he only had 2 matches. This squash match and Aztec Warfare 4. But and that was pretty much it. And this show, like I said, this show was alright. Hopefully next week it'll be better with Cage versus Mil Muertes. And I will get into more Lucha Underground stuff, part of my Extreme Rules review. So check out that Extreme Rules review. You guys need to start letting me know what more videos, give me some ideas here. Because I want to talk more about Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground is the best wrestling going on currently. Way better than anything going on in WWE. My personal opinion, I think it's better than what New Japan and Pro Wrestling is doing as far as storylines and character development. But you guys, I'm trying to help you guys, get you guys back interested in wrestling again, because wrestling was really boring and dead to me before Lucha Underground came on the air. But this was my Lucha Underground Season 4, Episode 4 review. And hit like and subscribe when I'm out. Peace.